Good afternoon and welcome. You are on Galactic Soul Healing and my name is Sonia Jane. I hope you're all feeling great. This is going to be a collective reading for the collective on November the 28th, 2023. And yes, as always, if something does not resonate, please don't take it on. If it does resonate, all well and good, you're most welcome to look into that or to explore things further. And I'm going to conduct this similar to my other readings, where I'm going to put 3 cards out for our current energies, 3 cards for maybe some of the things that we need to be a bit more aware of, that we're not really aware of so much, or that we might need to activate more, and then also some spirit guidance on the end for the last 3 cards. And then we're going to grab a galactic heritage card to see if there's a collective that would like to assist us at the moment, and then I'm going to grab some oracle cards and see what messages they have for us. So I have got my cute little Wonderland Tarot today. This is the back. And we're going to use that just for a bit of fun. I might use this one regularly too. I really love it. It's so cute and cool. And it is by Barbara Moore, and you can get this. I got mine on Amazon. It's called Tarot in Wonderland. So based on the Alice in Wonderland theme. Because I don't know about you guys, but I think it's getting a bit like Wonderland around here. Yeah. Anyway, we create our own realities, so yeah, let's just work on doing that. But for a bit of fun, we're going to cut the deck now, and we're going to pull 3 cards for our what we are currently in. Wheel of Fortune. That's what that card is. Sorry about the reflection. These are super glossy. Must be the first glossy cards I've had. Actually, I think it just got sunnier outside. The Wheel of Fortune. So they look like they're actually running on a clock there. Brings to mind the hamster wheel, doesn't it? And we have the Page of Wands. He's pretty cool. Traditionally a bit of an impulsive, can be impulsive, Page of Wands. Very passionate. And here we have the 5 of Wands, yes, and that is conflicts. And I could pretty much say that could be our current energies. There is a lot of impulsive actions going around, a lot of kind of mindless stuff. Not to say that we are personally doing this. This can just be a general thing about what's going on in the collective. There is quite a bit of conflict going on, and we have, you know, but the interesting thing here is that the wands are the suit of passions and drive, and it can even be like a spiritual compassions directions too. So it's things are pretty spirited around the place in that term of reference. And here we have the Wheel of Time. So the Wheel of Fortune. So this traditionally is a card about having faith, but this one looks like you know, what cards are on the table. They're literally being scattered everywhere, and people feel like we are running out of time, or that we're running on this clock. But this whole concept of time is like, yeah, it's freaking some people out, and it's not freaking other people out, and yeah. But I really like how we've got all the different cards there too. It's a bit like, yeah, things are getting a bit scattered, getting a bit, you know. Let's see what's going to transpire. Let's see what we might need to be more aware of. And how we can, you know, perhaps navigate this. Okay, Queen of Cups. Awesome. I'll hold these up again in a minute. I'm just giving you as I take them off the top. Ace of Wands, fantastic. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. yeah, that is fire of air. So this is about Queen of Cups. It's actually about, hey, let's just, you know, start looking inwardly, start tuning in. What are we actually placing our thoughts and feelings on? What are we engaging in? And also being aware that, you know, we always have the power to start something new. This is like a lamp of fire, a flash of inspiration, a flash of, this is like spirit. This is like the hand of spirit here. We always have spirit connection. And this is the moving forward with new ideas. So it's really like taking that spiritual inspiration and putting it into action. So it's really what, from going within, what can we glean from that with regard to our spiritual connections, and how can we integrate that into our thoughts and our consciousness and actually take action on it. You know, and apparently all of these things are they're perhaps coming into the awareness of more people now, but some of us need to be a bit more aware of this ability that we have, especially the Queen of Cups, to that's really like water of water, that's super divine feminine. It's like feminine energy, bringing in the feminine. Are we tapping into our own feminine? We may be not doing that, and we need to be aware that we're not, and we need to start doing it. And that's what this is sort of saying. But alongside with that, we also have this ignition of spirit, of spiritual connection. I think it's going to happen as a result of doing this. Okay, let's take the lid off. Take the lid off, cut the deck. I mean, not take the lid off. Maybe it is taking the lid off. Right, this is on the spirit guidance. I'm going to see how these three play out together. Okay. So these three together is really about what Spirit's saying. We need to stop being complacent and get to work on our introspection and on our identifying what our spiritual thing is. What spiritual and consciousness activities are we going to be doing? Because we need to start looking at that. It's really like, you know, she's more or less going to be saying, yeah, it's really cut out this complacency here, because this is a little bit like, you know, traditionally this can be envisioning, but if you're really just focusing on the material, it's like, you know, we've got to cut that out, and we need to start really, this is the Ten of Wands. We really need to start, I suppose it is, you know, carrying our own, being responsibility for our own spiritual growth and our own spiritual activities. That's what I'm going to take from that. Because, yeah, let's grab a galactic card. This is an interesting reading for the collective, now I'm thinking. I really like how the Ace of Wands is in there, right in the centre of this 9 card spread here. Yep, and we also have, yeah, we have the Ten of Wands. And, yeah. It's not that this hamster is overworked here. He's actually, he could be, you know, happily engaging in his activities there. It's a little bit worried, but right, so we're going to pull, just tuning in now to the, seeing what galactic collective can assist us at this time. We're going to cut it right now. And I'm just going to see what have we got here. The galactic core, pulse of life. So that's about source. And that's what this card is here, I believe. It's about that source. It's about that initial spark. It's like where we came from. You know, where we came from. If that's too nebulous, I'm just going to pull another card off top here. Okay, so it's Vega. Alone time from Vega. Guess what Queen of Cups is doing? She can be in tune with the emotions of others, okay, but she also does this thing where she tunes into herself. Alone time, okay, and that is Vega. Now, Vega was a civilization, an offshoot of the collective of Lyra a long time back, and we all come from Lyra, basically. So, Vegans were big on going within. Many of our spiritual technologies of meditation, you know, a lot of the yogic practices, a lot of that type of stuff sort of originated in Vega. And I am just going to choose the deck now for Vega. I'm actually pretty tempted to go with the, you know what, let's do a balance thing. Actually, I'm going to go 3. We're going to go boom, boom, and boom. Right, we're going to end with Unveiling the Golden Age, but we're going to grab a Gita because Vega, this is a little bit meditative, and then we're going to grab I grabbed this initially because this is just really grounding and centering and calming this deck. So yeah, we're just going to do, so the Vegans, so many of you probably more than likely have incarnations there. So basically Lyra was like quite a masculine collective, and then the Vegans sort of I guess just sort of went away from that. They had their own planet and settled there in their little system, and they kind of did more introspective things. They were kind of looking to return back to source via the inward thing, but rather via inwardness rather than looking to conquer the outside, the external environment. So let's pick a card here. This is abundance. So if we spend alone time, we need to be looking at that inner abundance. That's what I'm getting from that. The grapes. It is the element of water, and it is the moon here. So the moon, pay attention to the phases of the moon. We are still in a full moon energy at the moment. So really, if you're spending your alone time, contemplate in life where you are abundant and where you could create more abundance. Let's go with another one. Affection, sorrow. So this is the Taurus. We've got a little black cat there. So if you have, you know, look at ways that you can show affection, just soften your approach. Maybe if you have animals or pets, you know, just appreciate them, spend time with them, spend time with your family, friends, loved ones, people close to you. Let's pull one more from there, and strength. So this is about having the strength. Look at this sword here, and this queen here, she's got a bit of a sword, and also this knight of swords here. So this is about the sword of your truth, of your personal truth and authenticity, and just really kind of going within to, you know, do some self-reflection, do some honest self-reflection. You know, truth and honesty are kind of linked. You know, it's pretty hard to find out what your personal truth is if you can't actually be honest with yourself. You know, and of course I need to take my own advice too. Right, we're going to do a Gita card now from this Gita deck, which is, this is from the Bhagavad Gita, which I am just starting to look into in my yogic studies, which I'm doing ever so slowly, but I'm getting there. Yeah, this is the thing with side hustles, you know. Sometimes they feel like they're taking forever, but you've just got to keep going. So I'm just going to do a quick fan shuffle of this. I can't remember the last time I shuffled this actually. It was a long time ago. Let's cut this and we will choose one. These actually have writing on the back too. Okay, right off the bat, conquering lust. So that's a bit like a devil card, isn't it? So that's about not being drawn into things for, you know, this is very personal. I'm going to leave it up to you to just interpret that card as you will, if that resonates. I mean, it could just mean being a little more mindful in terms of whether or not you are looking for quick feel-good fixes for things, whether or not you are addicted to experiences or substances as a means to avoid things, or yeah, whether you are just guided by external, superficial things that attract you, whether your senses are controlling you or if you are controlling your senses. Because this is kind of a card of the senses are in control of you. Okay, so it's really suggesting to apply mindfulness. Another card off the top here from our Gita deck, we have Pure Devotees. And on the back it says, it's a bit poetical. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are surrendered to me, and they derive great satisfaction and joy, enlightening one another and speaking about me. So that's obviously like a form of religion, but I mean, you can just substitute the word me there for source, and just imagine that the God figure is the source where everyone is connected to that anyway, in joy and enlightenment. And that can also be about the masculine and feminine aspects of oneself, because we all have both. And here we have wisdom. And that's literally the card on the front of the box, the image on the front of the box, wisdom. When one is illumined with the wisdom by which nescience is destroyed, then this knowledge lights up all things, just as the sun reveals the world at dawn. So this is about that wisdom which surpasses the knowledge that we get from books. It's like the inner knowing. Yeah, and it lights up all things. So it's an enlightening type of wisdom. And you know, like if we can start doing some Queen of Cups activities, and we start getting in touch with our higher self, our spirit, our soul, okay, and then we start directing our thoughts and consciousness, putting them into action with all that new information and data, then it's going to be better for us in the long run. this Unfolding the Golden Age by Izzy Ivy. This is just an awesome deck. I could have had the cards out ready, but it was a spontaneous decision. So, sorry, bear with me if you can. I will just... Right, I did have a quick look at this about half an hour ago, and I was like, I really not to use that. So let's just... And... yeah, so along that, in that theme of the Vega, you know, they had a lot of the spiritual technologies. They used music, yeah, a lot of sound, a lot of energy type work, consciousness work they did. And maybe we're going to kind of be returning and tapping into that. I think there's going to be, I mean, I wouldn't mind betting that there's going to be a lot more, well, there probably is more now than there used to be, a lot more meditation schools and all that type of thing kind of popping up around the place. Certainly, I mean, you can go online and learn a lot about meditation and relaxation as well. And yoga, tai chi, all of that stuff. And also doing like natural therapies, massage, anything Reiki, you know. So I've just cut the deck here. And right off the bat, we're going to have Return to the Mother Tree, 10 of Light Codes. The Mother Tree. I don't know if any of you have seen the movie Avatar, but do you remember the Awa, like the big Awa tree? It's like the Mother Tree. Return to the Mother Tree. These, I believe these lights here represent our chakras. So that's another thing too. You tap into the energy body. And these cards are imbued with light codes. They're just awesome. So, yeah, that is cool. I'm actually going to read quickly the blurb on that, 31, and then I'm going to grab another card because these are really cool. Because as a collective, I think, you know, we need hints and tips about what we can do. You have arrived. Let me hold this up. Sorry. Okay. You have arrived at a completion point. It's time to recharge and reflect. Okay. This is what the Queen of Cups is saying. And the Ace of Wands is the recharge. The Queen of Cups is the reflect. Are you carrying unnecessary burdens? Discern what's gold and what's lead and what can be released with love. Okay. What can be released with love? Are you carrying unnecessary burdens? Okay. Which could be really, you know, maybe this isn't about going to work. It's about carrying too many burdens. And Spirit's saying, look, you need to alleviate yourselves. And also, you know, this could actually be a card of stopping and smelling the roses and just really forming a vision. Okay. I mean, I did say it was complacency, but hey, we can have different interpretations. So, yeah, so this could be a card about just forming that vision for yourself, taking some time out. Yeah, so that's cool. And let's just pull one more of these cards. So returning, yeah, recharging, reflecting, and just releasing some burdens if you can, obviously. Okay. Oh, wow, we need this. This is like what this full moon energy has been for us. And I think it has, see the beautiful images here, the Magician. Transformation through illumination. You know, the Ace of Wands is illumination. Okay, it's spiritual illumination. There's heart there. So this is going to be heart, mind. I am quickly going to read. That is card number 1 in this beautiful tarot deck. Let me just grab it and read here. Okay, manifest what you need. You have the tools and potential to create magic in this world. Okay. So while it may seem that there's, you know, a lot of war and strife going on, a lot of angry people, okay, we do have the ability to just take time out for ourselves, to just form a new vision, taking time out here to meditating, going inwards to apply the magic. This is the magic. Kaboom. Literally like a magic lamp. It's going to come on inside of us. Boom. And yep, transformation through illumination. That is the last card for this reading, and thank you very much for tuning in. If you would like to leave a thumbs up or subscribe, that would be awesome, and or leave a comment, fantastic. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.